An emotional Queensland Police Commissioner has paid tribute to the two officers who lost their lives in a shooting in the state's Western Downs region. 2 other officers survived, 4 others were left dead after a night of violence near Chinchilla. Senior reporter Adam Walters has the details.
The Queensland Police Commissioner seemed to be channeling the grief of the 12,500 officers in the state's police force as she honoured those 2 officers who lost their lives in last night's violence and paid tribute to the many more who displayed remarkable bravery throughout the ordeal.
Those officers did not stand a chance. The fact that 2 got out alive is a miracle. As you would appreciate, it is an extremely emotional and challenging time for the Queensland Police Service. Losing one of our own has a profound impact on every single officer and their families. To lose 2 officers in one incident is absolutely devastating.
The murdered police officers have been identified as 29-year-old Constable Rachel McCrow and 26-year-old Matthew Arnold. They were among 4 officers responding to what began as a routine missing person investigation. When they arrived at the property 35 kilometres southwest of Chinchilla, they were greeted with a hail of gunfire. 1 officer managed to escape despite suffering a leg wound. The 4th officer was hiding in long grass. Now, when one of the gunmen spotted her, he literally tried to smoke her out by setting the grass on fire, but she still managed to retain remarkable composure and presence of mind to raise the alarm. And when 16 other officers arrived, they discovered there was nothing they could do to save their murdered colleagues. Now, the Queensland Police Union has announced that it's setting up a fund for the 2 fallen officers' families.
The Queensland Police Union has set up a remembrance fund for Matthew and Rachel, which is on our Facebook site and will be on our website shortly. Many members of the community have wanted to know if they can donate to assist their families. We've established that, and every cent will go to the families of Rachel and Matthew.
Tragically, a neighbour was caught in the crossfire and lost his life, a 58-year-old man, and by midnight 3 others had been killed after a shootout with heavily armed Special Operations Police who had flown from Brisbane. Now, those 3 people have been identified as the man at the centre of the original missing person inquiry, a former school principal, Nathaniel Train, his brother Gareth, and Gareth Train's wife, Stacey. The Queensland Premier has also offered her condolences to the families of the victims, saying that the City of Brisbane will be paying its own tribute to those fallen officers.
As a sign of respect, the Lord Mayor has advised me that the Story Bridge will be in blue and white, and we will light government buildings in blue and white today, also as a mark of respect.
These shootings are now the subject of 2 investigations. One, a critical incident inquiry. The separate report is being prepared for the Queensland coroner.